Have you ever felt a persistent, nagging dissatisfaction with your sexual life, but you're not quite sure what it is or why it's happening? It's a feeling that lurks in the shadows, unsettling and elusive. You might be in a relationship or single, young or old, but this discomfort doesn't discriminate. It's a universal experience, one that can leave you perplexed, questioning and hungry for answers. If these words resonate with you, then you might be experiencing what is known as sexual frustration. Sexual frustration, as its name suggests, is a state of dissatisfaction stemming from a lack of sexual activity or the inability to achieve certain sexual desires. It's a term that encapsulates a wide range of experiences and emotions. It's not just about not having sex. It's about experiencing a disconnection between what you desire sexually and what you're currently experiencing. This disconnect could be due to a multitude of factors. It could stem from unfulfilled sexual desires where your fantasies and longings aren't being met. Or it could be from dissatisfaction with your own sexual performance, where you feel you're not meeting the expectations of yourself or your partner. It could even be due to a complete lack of sexual activity where you're not engaging in any sexual behaviors at all. It's a complex issue that can have a profound impact on one's mental, emotional, and even physical well-being. Now, let's explore what triggers sexual frustration, how to identify it, and the effects it can impose on your life. To begin, sexual frustration can be triggered by a myriad of factors. Relationship issues often lead the pack. A lack of emotional connection, unresolved conflicts, or mismatched libidos can all foster an environment where sexual frustration thrives. Beyond relationships, medical conditions such as hormonal imbalances or erectile dysfunction can also contribute to feelings of sexual dissatisfaction. Finally, psychological factors, including stress, anxiety, or depression, can significantly impact one's sexual desire and satisfaction. Identifying sexual frustration can be challenging, as it manifests differently in everyone. However, there are common signs that can signal the presence of this issue. These may include persistently high levels of irritability, a preoccupation with sexual thoughts, or even changes in sleep patterns. You might also notice a significant decrease in your overall satisfaction with life or experience feelings of loneliness or isolation. Remember, these signs aren't definitive proof of sexual frustration, but they can serve as red flags, encouraging further introspection and possible consultation with a professional. Sexual frustration isn't just about unfulfilled sexual desires. It can have far-reaching effects on various aspects of your life. Physically, it can lead to headaches, insomnia, and even a weakened immune system. Psychologically, it can contribute to feelings of anxiety, depression, and lower self-esteem. Moreover, it can strain relationships, leading to communication breakdowns, resentment, and emotional disconnect. Recognizing these signs and understanding the root cause is the first step towards addressing and managing sexual frustration. It's essential to remember that experiencing sexual frustration doesn't make you abnormal or broken. It's a common human experience, and there are several ways to navigate it healthily. In the following scenes, we'll explore some strategies to cope with sexual frustration and improve overall sexual satisfaction. So, stay tuned for some enlightening insights. In the end, understanding sexual frustration is not just about identifying the problem, but also about finding the solution. It's about learning to communicate, understanding your own body, and seeking professional help when needed. It's about self-love, self-acceptance, and working towards a healthier, happier you. Recognizing these signs and understanding the root cause is the first step towards addressing and managing sexual frustration. Sexual frustration is a common, yet often misunderstood issue. It's a state of dissatisfaction stemming from an unfulfilled desire for sexual activity or intimacy. This can be due to a variety of causes, including a lack of a sexual partner, physical or mental health issues, or mismatched sexual desires with a partner. It's essential to recognize the signs of sexual frustration, which can manifest in different ways. Some may experience irritability, restlessness, or even obsessive thoughts about sex. Others might notice changes in their sleep or appetite, or find themselves feeling unusually sensitive or emotional. The effects of sexual frustration aren't just limited to these symptoms. It can also have profound emotional consequences, impacting one's self-esteem, mood, and overall well-being. If left unaddressed, it can lead to relationship conflicts, feelings of isolation, or even depression. But while sexual frustration can be a challenging issue to face, it's important to remember that it's not insurmountable. There are various ways to cope with sexual frustration, whether it's through self-care practices, open communication with your partner, or seeking help from a professional. Understanding sexual frustration is the first step towards addressing and overcoming it. Remember, understanding is the first step to overcoming. If you or someone you know is dealing with sexual frustration, don't hesitate to seek help from a professional. You're not alone, and there are resources available to help you navigate this challenging issue.